Hello and welcome to Biz Arena with Udom. I still remain your online business coach and tutor, Okon Udom. So you are welcome to today's online training. So today we are looking at family budgeting. Family budgeting, part 1. Okay? Now, it is no more news that the current rate of inflation in Nigeria as at August 2022 is 18.6%. As at last year in 2021, the inflation rate was 11.2%. But this year, year 2022, the inflation rate is 18.6%. That is very high. What is even inflation? Inflation has to do with the increase. What you use 100 naira to buy last year, you cannot use 100 naira to buy it again. They might have increased the money or the value or the amount of the goods and services. So the worth of your money in the bank last year is not the same as with this year because it might have been eaten up by inflation. Inflation might have eaten it up. The money you pay for school fee last year might be a little bit different. They might have increased the school fee of your children. That is inflation. What you used 10,000 naira to buy last year, you may not be able to use 10,000 naira to buy it this year. That is inflation. It has to do with the increase in the amount of things you buy. The same thing you buy, they have increased the amount in the market, or they have increased the amount of the service delivery. That is inflation. Okay? So we are going to look at family budgeting. How will you budget so that at the end of the day, the inflation rate will not catch up with you? The inflation rate will not affect your family negatively. Okay? So what is even family budgeting? Family budgeting has to do with what comes into your hand as a family, the income you have at the end of the month, the money that comes into your hands, whether it is monthly, weekly, or daily, how to spend it wisely, how to make sure that you separate the needs from the wants. It has to do with what comes into the family and how you spend it wisely. So you need to try and do a scale of preference. Scale of preference has to do with you make a list of items. What are the most important things I need to do, and what are the things that can wait till another time? Make a scale of preference of attending to the immediate important needs first, and do away with those things that are of less important, that they can wait till another time. See, even if you are working and you are making money and you say, I need to treat myself very well, because I'm the one working now, I need to eat well, I need to buy good clothes, I need to live in good houses. Yeah, it's good to have all those things, but why can't you wait till another time, until when you have more than enough to settle all those things? So live beyond your means and make sure that your family doesn't suffer because you are spending anyhow. So let's look at some of the hints or some of the things you need to do in order for you to live above inflation. So let's look at some of the hints for family budgeting. Number 1, don't spend beyond what you earn. Don't spend more than what you earn. You are earning a particular amount. Let your spending be lesser than that. Don't spend more than what you earn. Some people, they spend more than what they earn. They borrow money from different places to take care of their family, to impress people and all that. Don't do that. Because at the end of the day, when you receive the next salary, you now be using that salary to be paying debts. That is not a good, way of budgeting. No. It affects the family negatively. So what do? Live beyond your means. Don't spend more than what you earn. Don't spend more than what you earn. Number 2, try to save money no matter how small it is, because what you save you will end up saving your life. Try to save no matter the little you are earning. Save something, because little drops of water makes what? Mighty ocean. Save no matter little. Okay, then let's look at number 3 hints on family budgeting. Invest with the money you have saved. What is investment? Investment has to do with using the money you have saved to do business, to go into businesses. So you need to be far-sighted. Okay? You need to be far-sighted. And when you talk about investment, investment has to do with putting the money in doing physical business, or some businesses you do and you are not physically there, but they are giving you returns every month, every three months, every 6 months, or every year. Your money is working for you because you have saved the money for investment purpose. If you don't save the money, which money will you use for investment purpose? You need to save for what? For investment. Very, very, very important. And then let's look at number 4 hints for family budgeting. Spend wisely. Spend wisely. To some people, whenever any money enter their hand, they spend it anyhow. No, spend wisely. Have a list of what to spend your money on. Don't say because now that they have increased your salary, they have promoted you, you need to now live in a very big apartment. You buy big car, you buy big things. No, don't spend anyhow. Live beyond your means and use that money to build your own house instead of renting an apartment and you are paying millions of naira every year and you don't have your own apartment, you don't have a house of your own. Plan towards having your own house. Plan towards having your own apartment that you call your own. Don't keep on spending money living in people's house as tenant because now you are earning much as salary and you are pumping all your salary to the landlord. No, that is not good enough. That's not good enough because now you are earning more salary and now you now buy a very gigantic car that worth millions and millions of naira and it's affecting your family. Live beyond your means. Buy a little car that is presentable and manage it until when things become more balanced. Please do that. Then let's look at number 5. Don't use all the big cash that enter into your hand to solve all your problems at once. Solve your problem little by little. Little by little. You have a challenge, don't use all the money that comes into your hand to solve the problem. Solve the challenge little by little by little. Even some people, when big money enter their hand, they will now be looking for challenge, looking for problems to solve. They will create problem that they will solve because money has entered their hand. They use their hand to create the problem. That is not a good business strategy. And that is not a good way, to take care of the family. That's not a good way to budget for the family. No, don't do that. Then let's look at number 6. Don't rely on one source of income. One source of income is not the best. Have diverse ways that money enters into your hand. You can do some businesses that your physical presence might not be needed. Have different sources of income. You can have different physical businesses, employ people to manage it for you, you pay them salary while you are still working. Have some other things you are doing, employ people to manage it for you and you pay them salary. Or you can go into legitimate online businesses that gives you returns every day, every week, every month, or every year, depending on the packages and agreements you have with that company. Okay? Then another thing, number 7, is that have different skills that you have acquired and use that skill to make money for you. The difference between skill and talent. Talent are inborn ability that everybody have talents. 1, 2, 3, or 4, or more than that. Talent is what God has put in you. Before you were born, some things that you do without stress, some things you love doing naturally, those are talents. You just do it without any, effortlessly. But skills are those things you go and learn. You acquire them. You go for training and you become better and better. So go and acquire skills. Acquire those skills. And those skills will help you to what? To make more money. Once you put that skill into practice, you make more money for yourself. So all you need to do, have different skills that you have acquired in order to bring more money to your family. Number 8, have financial literacy. During our time, we were not taught financial literacy in school. Financial literacy has to do with they teach you how to make money, manage money, and multiply money. But during our time, nothing like that. But nowadays, you can be taught how to make money, how to manage money, how to multiply money, and even how to maximize the money in this generation. Because now you have the internet, you can learn a whole lot. From this YouTube channel, you'll be learning a whole lot of how to make money, how to manage money, how to multiply money, how to maximize money. Of which during our time when we were younger, nothing like that was taught. Even in school, we were not taught. So have financial literacy. Go for trainings, listen to videos, read books that will ginger you up, that will open your eyes and even guide you on how to make your money, how to manage money, how to multiply money, and how to maximize money. Read good books. Listen to videos like this that will help you in your financial journey. Then number 9, it is not everything that your children need, ask you to buy for them, that you buy for them. Yes, you need to provide for your children, make them happy. But it's not all the time that your children will ask you to buy them things you buy for them. Stop buying sophisticated materials and gadgets for them all the time. It's good you buy it for them, but it should not be all the time. There's inflation in the land. There is inflation. Reduce the rate at which you buy them sophisticated toys, sophisticated games, sophisticated phone, everything sophisticated. When I mean sophisticated, it means very high in price. That the amount you use in buying them is very high. Reduce the rate at which you do that. Reduce the rate at which you do that, you buy things for them. Reduce the rate at which you go for vacation. Vacation here, vacation there, you take them out for shopping, take them out for, to the zoo, take them out to the cinema, this and that. Reduce the rate at which you do that for now until when things balance. Then number 10, be a good financial role model to your children. Your children, they are looking up to you. Teach them financial literacy, especially to the younger ones. Teach them how to be financially smart. Teach them financial literacy. Teach them how to save. Teach them how to invest with the money. You can even help them to invest with the money. Teach them how to multiply money. So that by the time they grow up, they would have learned all these things. They would have mastered all these things and become what? Financially stable when they grow up. Okay? So let's be good role models to our children in this regard. Okay? Then another thing is that number 10, don't spend to impress people. Don't live fake life. Don't start buying expensive things and going for parties and spraying money here and there because money has entered your hand. You have to finish all the money. Don't spend to impress people. Don't spend to impress people. Don't spend money anyhow. You have to plan your spending. Plan the way you spend. Don't just because money has entered your hand, you attend all the parties in the land, in the community. No. And be spraying people money here and there, doing Father Christmas. It will affect the family. It might affect the family. It might even affect you as well. Don't spend anyhow. Spend wisely. Because any money you are spending anyhow, we call it bad debts. Some people can even borrow money because they want to spend money. In that party, I must show them that I'm wealthy. I must show them there's money in my hands. And I begin to spend money and they are hailing, hey, Baba Oluwo. Let's think wisely. Let's act right. And let's live right. Don't spend any money to live fake life. Whatever you have, live by that means. Don't live fake life. Don't live high life that is your pocket is not big, but you are living big man life. Stop doing that. It will not take you far. It's not the very best thing to do. At the head of the family, whether you are the father, your mother, live beyond your means. Stop living fake life. Then another thing is that you need to differentiate, at your budget between your wants and your needs. What is want and what is need? What you want, you can easily do away with it, or you can easily, what you need is weightier, is heavier. Your need, the need of the family is very, very important than the want. You want something, but If you don't do it, it will not affect the family. But what you need to do must be done. Because if it's not done, it will affect the family. For instance, it is very important your children will eat, your wife will eat, and you too will eat. That is a need. It is a need you pay your house rent. That is a need. But when we talk about wants, we want to drink, Coca-Cola, or you want to drink Fanta, or you want to drink anything, Martina, you might not drink that drink, or might not take that drink for some while because it is not so important. But it's so important you eat food into your body. It's so important you wear clothes. It's so important you pay for accommodation. You live in a place. That is the three basic needs of man: food, clothing, and shelter. Food you put in your mouth, clothing you wear on your body, shelter where you put your head to rest. Those three things must be settled. But other things like buying chin, buying this one to put in your mouth, you can do those things. They are less important. Whether you do those ones, you don't do those ones will not affect the family. So take care of the family needs more than the wants. Okay? And if you do all these things, you see that your family will be better off. You live a standard life and be able to save money, invest, and live a standard and better life. Okay? So we have come to the end of today's video presentation, business meeting. Okay? Now, before you leave, if you need one-on-one mentorship, get in touch with us. You want partnership, get in touch with us. You need training, get in touch with us. You want to advertise your goods and services on our YouTube channel, get in touch with us. And how do you get in touch with us? dominionforme@gmail.com. You send your email to that email address, dominionforme@gmail.com. We'll look at your email and see how we can partner together. I want to do some online businesses. Get in touch with us. We'll put you through on how to do some legitimate online businesses to make some money for you, either daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly. There are some legitimate online businesses you can do. Some are fake, some are legitimate. You need to be careful to make sure you do the right one and not the fake one, because fake ones are more than the legitimate ones. Okay, so we are through with the end of today's presentation. Before you leave, kindly like this video, drop your comment in the comment section, share this video to all your friends and family members all over the world, and most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we can serve you better. Until I come your way again next time, I still remain your online business coach, Okon Udom, and I'm saying to you, remain financially smart. See you in my next video production. Bye bye for now.